On a chill autumn evening in 1873, the tranquility of Labette County, Kansas, was shattered by a gruesome discovery that would forever be etched in the memories of its residents. A night that would expose the darkest secrets of a family who had been hiding in plain sight. The year was marked by an unusual surge in travelers passing through the small town of Osage, all seeking to make their fortunes in the vast, open lands of the American frontier. Among these settlers was a family unlike any other, the Benders, who had arrived in the area just a few years prior, in 1871, with a mysterious and unsettling aura surrounding them. William Bender, the patriarch of the family, his wife Elvira, and their children John and Kate, had all been keeping to themselves, sparking curiosity and suspicion among the locals, who would often whisper about the family's strange behavior and the eerie silence that surrounded their small inn, where travelers would stop to rest and refuel. As the months went by, people began to vanish, leaving behind only whispers of their existence, and the Benders Inn became a place of dark fascination, where the lines between hospitality and horror were blurred. It was as if the family had created a sense of normalcy, a facade that hid the true nature of their intentions, and the people of Osage were both drawn to and repelled by this enigmatic family. The disappearance of a man named Billy Johnson in 1872 was the first to raise eyebrows, and as the search parties scoured the countryside, they stumbled upon nothing but the haunting feeling that they were being watched. The Benders, however, seemed completely unbothered by the commotion, their expressions cold and unyielding, like the stone walls that surrounded their property. As the seasons changed, and the winter of 1872 gave way to the spring of 1873, the disappearances continued, and the people of Osage began to sense that something was terribly wrong, that a darkness was lurking in their midst, waiting to strike. It was then that a man named Dr. William York, a prominent figure in the community, decided to investigate the strange occurrences, his determination fueled by the confession of a local woman who had narrowly escaped the clutches of the Benders. As Dr. York delved deeper into the mystery, he stumbled upon a series of disturbing clues, each one pointing to the Benders as the prime suspects, and the people of Osage began to realize that they had been living alongside monsters, their neighborly facade now shattered. The discovery of a buried body on the Bender property, its skull crushed beyond recognition, was the first of many gruesome finds, and as the news spread, the community was left shattered, their trust in their neighbors broken. The authorities were called in, and a thorough search of the property was conducted, revealing a hidden tunnel and a cellar that seemed to have been designed for sinister purposes. As the investigation continued, the Benders vanished, leaving behind a trail of blood and terror, their disappearance as mysterious as their arrival had been. The people of Osage were left to pick up the pieces, to make sense of the horrors that had been committed in their midst, and to wonder how they had been so blind to the evil that had been living among them. And then, on that chill autumn evening in 1873, the full extent of the Benders' crimes was finally exposed, a revelation that would haunt the town of Osage for generations to come, a reminder that the darkness that lies within human hearts can sometimes be more terrifying than any monster. On that night, the true horror of the Benders' crimes was finally laid bare, a discovery that would forever be etched in the memories of the people of Osage, a night that would expose the darkest secrets of a family who had been hiding in plain sight and leave behind a haunting question: what other secrets lie buried, waiting to be unearthed?